guys, Mixed Media Girl here. So today we're going to be doing a really fun triptych, and I'm not going to do your average triptych. I'm going to use different size canvases and do them a little skewed. So I'm using two 10 by 10 canvases and one 10 by 20 canvas. All of the paints I'm using are Mixed Media Girl pouring paints. These are ready to go out of the bottle. You don't need to add anything. And I'm going to do basically a half and half with white and black, and I'm using black along the bottom half, and this will be diagonal. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can spread this around with your hands, with the spatula, with the hair dryer. I'm gonna probably use the hair dryer. So I'm using a Remington hair dryer for this piece. It's got the little attachment here that helps to direct the control of the air, and I'll turn the volume down for this. Now, as a note, when I'm using the hairdryer with pouring paint, I'm always using it on cold air, and then I alternate between having it on high or low, depending on what I'm doing. So I don't want this white and black to mix. I'm gonna kind of leave a little space in the middle here. They might end up going together anyways just due to the hair dryer, but I'm going to try to keep them fairly separate. All right, so we've got a little bit of space in between these guys and also a couple points where they're touching. That's okay, no biggie. And now we're gonna get in here with the color. I just wanna get a little bit of these sides and make sure I have paint everywhere where I want it. Now for the colors, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna use 3 colors here. I'll be using a little bit of Merlot, which is a really deep red. And I'm gonna pour these colors all in between the black and the white. I'm pouring a fairly thin line, and that's going to fill in more of that space. And then I'm doing some hot pink, which hot pink with black goes really well, I think. Also with white, but particularly with the black. And then I'm going to add a little bit of gold. The great thing about this technique is you can use any colors you want. You want to use blues, you want to use purples. It's all just a matter of personal opinion. So I'm going to start off with the hairdryer on low, and I'm going to push that color into the black and white and just spread it out. This is the part you ideally want to take your time with. If you want to do a little bit faster, you can use it on high, but you'll have a little less control. So I like to at least start with it on low, and then I'll usually put it up to high after that to push it out a little further. Quite happy with that. I am very content to leave it as is. A couple other things you can do at this point. You can take a stick and kind of draw some lines through, add a little extra interest. You can take a straw and blow out specific parts. Keep in mind, the more you blow on it with the blow dryer, the more blended it will be. So try not to overdo it. You don't want your colors to end up completely mixed. And then of course, make sure you dry your pieces separate when doing any kind of diptych, triptych, etc. I'm gonna let this sit for just a little bit, and then I'll bring you guys in for a close-up. All right, let's go ahead in here with our close-up. I did raise these up so they could dry properly. And you can see the paint just continues around the side, so you don't really have to worry about that. And even with deeper canvases, it shouldn't be an issue. So here is the one on your right. And even individually, these I think look gorgeous. Like this one, probably my favorite. And you guys probably know me in negative space. I don't typically do it, so this is a lot of fun. Look at these beautiful golden cells in here. And this is pretty easy technique. I don't do anything unusual to the paint. It's just the pouring paint ready to go right out of the bottle. Here's our overall picture. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.